okay here.
We're fine here, and hey, how you doing, everybody?
Hello.
Hi.
Baku, I'm just gonna send you a message quickly.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Should I be concerned?
just a quick note.
Could be worse. I could be sending it.
He's typing. He's typing. Type.
Typing.
While he's typing this, and I'm gonna make a note of this in the Discord and at the end of the server.
That's a fair point. I was unaware of. Okay, so let's get this going here. And hop on over to the game. And hopefully we had a bit of a Discord reset, so hopefully everybody... Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody.
Hello. You just need Brap and then Leah whenever she's back.
Yep. So my team... The last time we streamed this, my team was in the mid to high 20s. Now my team is in the mid to high 30s.
You should go take on the psychic gym leader. It'll go swimmingly.
With a couple in the low 40s. So, yeah. And I've done a lot of work on my Pokedex.
Nice.
Oh, also, something has happened since the last stream.
Finally, I get to hear your thoughts on this matter.
On what matter? This
Well, I assume
happened.
I know what's coming.
This happened.
Yes, this thing happened. The thing. The monstrosity of a I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Come on, it's not that bad.
He runs around like a crazy bird. I can't even get the camera on him because he's running around like a crazy bird. And I still say his feet look like Big Bird.
Did I see that?
But I mean, like, he seriously runs around with his hands in the air going, I cannot get him on camera. It's just too crazy. He's cray cray.
He cray cray.
He reminds me of Mirror B from the
What are you doing?
Coliseum series.
What are you doing? This is the first time I've actually battled with him. What are you doing there? I liked the second form with the whole ballet
He's doing the
dance.
Harlem Shake.
I don't know about this, guys.
When he's outside of battle, he reminds me of Mirror B from Pokemon Coliseum and then the sequel to that. In battle, with his movements and his new tail, he reminds me of Pave from Animal Crossing.
I can see that. Gotta say, it's a good move, though. And now he goes to running around like a crazy bird again. Okay, we're gonna let him
Crazy
run around like
bird.
a crazy bird.
Crazy bird. Crazy bird.
Yeah, we're going to. Okay, the map is a little annoying whenever you're trying to zoom in and out. You guys notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while, but yeah, something they can work on next time.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try the psychic gym leader here. Hey, Provision Fox, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to list up my Pokemon. Oh, it's not psychic; it's poison, isn't it?
Who are you after? Psychic is up on a mountain in the southwest corner of the map.
It's this one. Poison. Yeah, it's poison and water.
Yeah, that's the poison one.
Okay, so for poison, I need ground. And what else?
Psychic is their only other weakness.
Yeah.
You know, actually don't think I have any good psychic Pokemon right now.
Now, depending on what moves they learn, it may not be a type advantage offensively, but defensively, Steel is immune to poison.
Yeah, I really should know, not species. Let's see here. Yeah, just as I thought, I haven't been training up any psychic. I actually don't have many psychic Pokemon at all. And
You've been
none-
to an area where Girafarig is found.
But apparently I never caught Girafarig.
Hmm.
And even if I were to catch it now, it would take a little while to train up.
True. And it doesn't learn the move that allows it to evolve until either somewhere from 30 to 32 for the level.
Although, what is Espathra? I don't remember this one.
It's the evolved form of Flittle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You caught it once, were concerned with its appearance, then locked it away in the box and never spoke of it again.
That sounds about right. Let's never speak of this again.
I really wanted to find a shiny one. It's more of a purple color.
Oh, there's Little. You stay cute. Okay. Alright, yeah, back to the boxes. So let's put Lycanroc in. Now, what's Poison strong against?
It is strong against grass, berry. And I feel like I'm missing one.
Because you are coming out.
Is it just
You
grass and fairy? I think it's
think
just grass
so.
and fairy. It's not great.
It makes up for it by by the status conditions, mostly.
Yeah.
are-
I'm trying to think, because before it would have been just grass before fairy type was introduced. And it's a really bad offensive type in that regard.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Do I want to score bunny or do I want to do the Cinder Race? But I wouldn't mind doing the Cinder Race battles, actually. Is that event going on right now?
It starts tomorrow. I was going to make a big announcement for that at the end of this stream here for everyone in the chat, and then post it in the Discord after.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it
Then
was coming up
it
soon.
goes through January 1st, and then I think January 15th the second wave starts.
Oh, apparently it started today.
Oh,
We might do some of that later tonight. Okay, I feel like this is not a bad crew for this. Hmm. Although... Yeah, I like this. Let's try this.
Hey, Deku.
Yo.
Hi, Deku.
Yo.
Welcome back.
Yo.
Yo. Did you have dinner?
I did have dinner.
How was your dinner?
What'd you have for dinner?
Dinner was great. I had lasagna.
Ooh.
Oh, lasagna's so good. I haven't.
Dude.
had
Stop
Nice.
by the lasagna.
I have
Wait, where are
lasagna
you?
fairly regularly because my family's Italian.
I don't have you.
Lasagna is
You're
like
coming
my
with
favorite
me.
food.
So, it sounds like I need to stop by your house one day, Nasuda. I love lasagna.
You
Dude,
got that lasagna over there.
lasagna got me through some
Raffaele?
really tough times.
Rafai.
Lasagna about to make me
Interesting.
act up.
I don't think switcheroo's gonna work if you're the only one in the battle. Ooh, that hurt.
It might
All right.
work.
Here, get in the Pokemon. I like this Pokemon. This is cool looking.
Yeah. It's the evolution of Noodle. Superdooble. Needle. Got its name.
Ooh, it can learn Mega Kick.
Scoodle.
Let's see what Mega Kick is. Based on II, okay. Target is kicked. Oh, that's a very low accuracy move. I do not like low accuracy moves. Not
But
a
they're
huge fan.
fun.
Yeah, they are fun when they work.
One of my favorite moves behind Metronome is all the one-hit KO moves.
Sheer cold, horn drill,
Guillotine.
fissure, guillotine.
I remember in your tournament I actually got a couple of Pokemon using that. I think I got it twice in a row
Ring,
too,
ring,
which
ring,
was
ring,
nice.
ring, ring.
Banana phone?
Phone call, phone call.
Banana phone.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Oh, it skips his head straight to this part. Okay. Hi. Atticus! Oh, we didn't get into a party. We need to do that.
How are you supposed to defeat the leader without my giant fish going around in the middle and disrupting the entire screen?
I don't know! I've screwed up. I hear Gimmighoul. Hi, Atticus.
I thought you were about to say my name there for a second, like, hi, Atticus.
I was actually thinking that.
Your name is now Atticus.
If you say so.
Be grateful.
Be grateful that my name has changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Feeling pretty good about this.
Do it.
Your username would be Sakura.
You know, that's actually pretty cool.
Sounds a little bit like Sekiro. Sakura.
I was thinking Sakura.
That too.
So I read something today
And what's that?
Sakurai has actually come out and publicly said he is semi-retiring.
I heard about that.
He said he feels like if he continues on at the same pace, that life will pass him by.
Ah.
It's true.
And you know what? Good for him.
Yeah,
He's earned it.
definitely.
He has
He's needed
more
a
than earned it.
break for a while.
I'm curious about it. Obviously, he'll retirement there, but if he'll ever like have any sort of like even just observation involvement with some of the IPs that he helped start after all those years, like Kirby. If there's ever more Smash, obviously not big development roles, but I'm curious about what if anything he'll do with those, or if he'll just watch from the sidelines like we are.
I think he'll be involved, but on a lesser level.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like they might go to him for, like, advice, but he wouldn't be, like, the main programmer or the
yeah.
head of
Would feel
director.
like it'd be really hard for him not to work in that regard on his babies. Put it that way.
Either way, I'm pretty sure that Ultimate was his last big Smash Brothers game.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
I
He
agree.
said as much.
I would love to see him do a smaller scale game that's a personal project for him that he can take his own time with, and he doesn't have a deadline he's constantly trying to meet.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically a love project.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Make Kirby Air Ride 2, please.
Honestly,
Or at least port the original to the Switch by this point.
Remake. Remaster.
Online multiplayer.
Oh.
It was such a fun game.
Yeah. The GameCube may not have sold well, but it had so many gems on it.
Yeah.
oh, the GameCube was amazing. I still have my GameCube. Are you kidding me?
I have it somewhere, but I've mostly been using a Wii to play the things, but I still do the GameCube games often.
Yeah, I still have a GameCube and I still have it hooked up.
I would have it hooked up if not for space concerns and far more crucial puppy concerns.
Yeah, the main thing that I know a lot of people have trouble with when it comes to retro consoles like that is a lot of TVs nowadays don't have composite support.
Yep.
So they have to figure out ways to plug it in through HDMI adapters and stuff.
Yeah, which it does work, but with some of them, like with my 64, the picture isn't as good as it was originally through the adapter.
That's why a lot of people try and get old tube TVs for their retro gaming.
Yep.
Which is hard and requires more space.
Yeah. At least a lot of those, through one method or another, legal or otherwise, they're starting to become more prevalent. Emulators, Switch ports,
That's
backwards
true.
compatibility.
Well, I did not expect Rick to tank this. Nice!
See, he's not just a flamboyant nut job.
No, I never said he was. Doesn't
You did.
change the fact that he's a crazy bird. He can be a crazy bird and still be powerful. Also, can I have that disco ball?
Don't they still sell ones just like that in certain places these
No,
days?
they do. I had one growing up, a small version, but still. All right, Atticus, what do you have to say for yourself? These boots are in. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is a flashback. The flame charge was my muse for those particular pieces.
How the heck does she walk with those boots? Because her knees are in the boots.
The boots.
Mila, I mean, not the other one.
The boots are fabric and
Made for
therefore.
walking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
They
I
are
was
made
thinking
for
more
walking.
like stern, or
And
like
that's just what
stiff
they're gonna
leather
do.
ones. Was
You know, Destroya, one of these days, those boots, they're going to walk all over you.
One of these days. One of these days. Bam! Boom! Straight to the moon.
I wonder if the tardigrades are still living on the moon. I don't remember if they were ever retrieved.
So Atticus is the one who designed all their outfits.
Correct.
I'm really liking the story of Team Star so far.
Yeah.
They're so much better than Team Yell was.
Team Yell was a joke.
Yeah, thing is, they've done an enemy team as a joke before and had it go well. Team Skull, they were a bunch of delinquents, but they're still beloved to this day, especially their leader. Team Yell is Team Yell.
Just a bunch of fanboys. That's all they were.
And then the quote-unquote real evil team that showed up was even worse because they're only there for a few minutes of gameplay.
Haha, it was me! Behind it all along.
Didn't help that I had the big bad pegged from the very first trailer of the game.
You can never trust anybody with slicked back hair.
This is
They
very
got
true.
gel in the hair. You can't trust them.
Unless it's anime.
Why do I look like I'm telling him a bad joke? Or like a
Because
little
it's
secret?
you we're talking about.
Okay, fair point.
I'm going the wrong way.
Powerful move, Gunkshot.
Shouldn't do that.
Oh, hi, Professor.
That's Clavel.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what he said. Well, actually, that's not Professor, Director, technically.
Or Clive, not Clavel.
Yeah, it's Clive. What are you talking
Wow.
about? Don't forget it.
All right, what's this little guy say? Don Atticus,
it
please hear what I have to
memorized.
say only in a moment.
Imagine if we do
Came
have
to help
whatever
you.
big reveal. I assume Clive will have some big reveal. Imagine Clavel shows up as well, and
the
Clive is
shiny
just
Palmy. Hi, shiny Palmy.
Aw, when the other kids at school in Undai were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks for that operation you carried out, we were able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever. I love a redeemed villain.
as long as they do it right. Yes.
Oh, that was almost a one shot. Chill, Swallow, chill. Alright, get in the Premier Ball.
As you should.
And it's a crit catch.
As you should. Yeah, I have a shiny Pomo that I still need to evolve.
They've never actually met their big boss. What if
Nope.
their big boss is the same person who's calling us saying you've got to get rid of Team Star?
That a penny.
That would be an interesting twist.
Huh.
You gotta move on, people. If you won't do it, I'll make you do it. Just not gonna let you know it was me. It makes sense.
What are you talking about, Clive? Surely you're not the director, are you?
Imagine we do get a big reveal, then Clavel shows up as well, and when Clive was just 5 or 6 Palmy in a suit.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be their luck.
I kind of hope they do that now. Where it's just like Clive and Clavel are different people. But we just been confusing them as the same one the entire time.
They're identical
But they
twins.
are different
That'd be
people.
hilarious.
Hi, Team Star head leader, boss man. thing, girl,
We
lady?
don't know that yet. Who knows? That roof wouldn't let me climb on it, and now I'm distraught.
All but 2 bases, alright. Okay, well, what are we ultimately aiming to achieve? Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bases and created Team Star. The one they call the Big Boss. It's you! I know it! Who is this Big Boss? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Okay. Thanks, VLP. That currency I literally never use.
Nobody ever does.
It is good to use there, especially for down the line when things start getting much more expensive. It's good to have that second thing to draw from.
Yeah, I assumed. That's why I've been kind of stalking it away.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
especially
hi!
for the stat.
I still want your
Very
backpack. Can I please have your backpack?
And she shows up after every Team Star base, which is very sus.
To be fair, so does Koraidon, though.
That
What
is
if
fair.
he's the big bad?
That's true. I guess Penny
Look at that
could be the big bad.
You know who else always shows up? Clive.
Who?
Clyde.
I have considered
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
And
That would be the
guys,
twist.
we're all ignoring the
twist?
big ones right in front of our noses.
It's
Who
the
always
Eevee.
shows up
It's the Eevee bag.
immediately when they do get taken, when the Team Star bosses do fall? That's us. What if we're the ones behind it all?
No,
That'd
that
be
would be
so
too
hard.
obvious.
4-dimensional chess. That's too big brain for Pokemon.
I hope someday in a main series one they actually have it where we're part of an enemy team.
Or
They
you can
had that
choose
with
to be a part of it.
Coliseum and did fantastically with that story. But have that be a whole different story arc there.
Okay, what was the guy who ended up kind of being the main villain of Arceus?
Volo.
Volo.
Yeah,
Volo.
Volo.
Let's just have it be Volo.
Shoot, I shouldn't have said that. There might be people in here who haven't beaten Arceus yet.
It's
It's
been
been
a
out
year.
for a
It's
year.
been a year.
Yes,
That's-
but some
Yeah.
people don't have access to it.
But yeah,
Kirby the
let's
Forgotten
just
Land's
have it.
been...
Let's just have it be like a
the past, yeah.
900-year-old Volo. He's the Team Star leader. Do I?
No, it's just somebody we haven't met yet.
Okay, I do. Oh, hello, squirrel.
That's like that's the one thing I hate in like mystery movies is like there's all these different people that come up that could possibly be it, but at the very end you find out it's somebody you've never met before.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really watch that many mystery movies or any myself there, but I imagine for the people who do, a lot of the fun comes from piecing the clues together yourself to see if you can find it as or even before the protagonist does. And then when you have all the clues there and it's someone that up to this point didn't even exist in the plot, I imagine it takes away from it a little bit for him.
I mean,
Okay.
it could be your uncle, it could be your father, it could be your mother. But wait, no! It's this complete stranger who moved in like a year ago that you've never talked to before.
Damn it, squirrel!
I mean, even there, as long
the
as
red
they've at
herring.
least shown up, even if it was just a passing interaction, at least it's it's someone that you have seen. It's better than nothing that way.
Really, I can't fight the bear
have
mosquito.
mushroom?
Okay.
What I want is to have the
Oh.
evil villain be somebody that you just see in the background.
Oh yeah, it's like an extra the entire time.
Yeah. And then like you go back throughout the movie. Like I feel like it would be best if it was like a character kind of like Monk, where he's like incredibly observant and like sees all, knows all type of thing. And like when it's finally revealed, he just like goes back through his memory and then sees like all the different times that he pops up in the background doing the evil stuff.
Yeah, they've
Okay.
done
What
that a
did-
couple times. I
What
think,
did I
but-
come back to?
We're talking
fun
about mystery
stuff.
movies.
Hmm.
If you
Mystery
guys-
movies that do a good job of actually giving you all the clues to solve it, but then they like throw a left field curveball and saying it's actually this person you never met before,
All right,
Oh,
and then
I-
it gets you upset.
if you guys want a
I
really
hate
good
that.
mystery movie, this has been one of my favorites to come out in a long time. Have you ever seen Knives Out?
Yes,
heard of
I
it.
love Knives Out.
It's
I watched
I've heard of
so
it.
was amazing.
good.
I haven't seen that. I guess
Bub,
that's
have you
something
seen?
I'll need to
Have you
watch.
seen the second one yet? It literally, I think, just came out.
Yeah, my dad was watching it the other day. I was like, "What's this?" I recognized the investigator and everything like that. I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Wait a minute!" It's like, so I asked him about it. It's like it's apparently like a sequel to this movie called Knives Out. I was like, "Bruh," I heard nothing about it until just the other day.
Yeah, it's been
So I need
highly
to watch it.
anticipated, and I've heard it's really good. Please zoom in. I am hitting the zoom in. I had to hit zoom in like 12 times before it finally zoomed in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Out of
the menu
curiosity-
kind of sucks.
Out of
Kinda?
curiosity,
Or
Kinda?
yeah.
Baku, out of curiosity, when was the last time you fully turned off your Switch? Not sleep mode, but completely turned it off and turned it back on.
I don't know, 6 months.
You may want to do that after the stream. Now, I can
Aye.
actually, I don't know if this is the case with the OLED though. I haven't looked into that. But with the regular Switch, it has a minor memory leak issue, to where if you go too long without fully turning it off,
That's on
It'll
a game
gradually
basis,
start
not
lagging.
Switch basis.
I'm not saying game based there. That could just easily just be the game, but also it can cause other things to lag as well. So I don't
Yeah.
know how long
Good
it takes for problems to arise, but it's still worth doing every so often there, just as a precaution. I try to do
The-
it every couple months there.
The memory leak problem only occurs whenever, like, whenever it's like by game basis. So
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
once
just the
you-
Switch as a whole. If you keep it in sleep mode
No.
for over a year and don't turn it off, it'll gradually make things start screwing up.
The Switch
mean-
itself is fine. It's just the games don't always clear the RAM correctly.
yeah,
Ah.
so you have to close out the game. and
Even
then
Breath
keep
of
it
the
up and
Wild
back.
does it, believe it or not, but you don't notice it quite as much.
Right, but Scarlet and Violet have it real bad.
Yeah.
Scarlet and
Surprising
Violet
no one.
and yeah, Scarlet and Violet and Subnautica are the games I've noticed the worst with
Which-
that issue.
I mean, if you play Subnautica on Switch, don't.
I mean, yeah, I got it for Christmas last year,
You know what?
but it's definitely designed with mouse and keyboard controls in. Well,
Even Xbox, like, even Xbox is okay, but like the Switch isn't really made to handle that kind of a game.
The other problem with the Switch version of Subnautica, because I do have it, mostly to support the developers. But the other problem is because of the Switch's hardware limitations, it's a very watered down port.
watered down.
I realized that after I said it, but anyways,
It was still brilliant.
yeah.
It was very brilliant. Good sir. Good job.
But yeah, there's definitely some areas in the game that are supposed to have really nice vegetation that looks amazing that just don't have that level of vegetation on the Switch,
Oh,
and it makes it
no.
look
Yeah,
empty.
that's true with a lot of other games as well. Like, there's this really cool dinosaur simulator game called Path of Titans I've been playing.
Yeah,
Looking
Yeah,
at the
I've been
two, I
playing
noticed
that a
it's a lot lower on the Switch. It's still fantastic. I love playing it,
hmm
but I do notice the visual differences.
yeah.
Question.
It was especially rough for me with Subnautica because I went from playing the Xbox version to playing the Switch version in like 20 minutes.
Ugh.
So it was really noticeable.
Ah,
What's your question, Bub?
So I found the store that sells sandals and flip flops. You can't remove your socks, can you?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can? Okay, good.
Yeah, they were smart enough to let you do that.
Alright, good. I was getting worried for a second.
Baku, let us in.
Oh, right. So someone set up a room.
All right, that's right. We were supposed to let us in.
I think it's more
By
of
the
the
way,
like,
I'm going after the final Titan.
My fish hungers for
Ooh.
screen time.
It'll
I
probably
think it's more
destroy
of the
me.
fact that it's still kind of surprising that there's a Pokemon game with this level of multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
At least I got that right.
Mhm.
It may be a bit buggy there, but
They got a lot of things right with this one. They just also got a lot of things wrong.
and a lot of it are just the marks of the rushed development cycle there. This,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's still the most fun Pokemon game I've ever played, as far as mainline series goes, anyway.
Oh, without a
Mhm.
doubt.
If a bit more time in the oven, it could be the undisputed best game and mainline game in the entire franchise. But it's slave to their rush cycle because they've got merch, cards, anime, and other things to keep up with as well.
Yeah. I will say it's potentially the best game in the decade. I don't know about of all time.
All right, well, let me know when there's a room up. Whoever's hosting.
Mhm.
What
Since
are
Mediacom
you?
is finicky, I don't suggest that we have me host it.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say like
Please tell me what you are. Aha! I should catch. You're a level 50. This could be a problem.
Nonsense! Look how small it is.
Fine.
Yeah, he's fine. It's puny.
Oh, this reminds me of the time I crushed my sister's Giratina with a Caterpie.
If we're in a level 50
Ah, good
area,
memories.
then
I'm kind of curious
definitely-
about that one. That's a rough matchup.
Thing is, it was a low level. My Caterpie was level 100, so
Still. Tight matchups and limited move pool.
What did you just?
wait, what did it
Wow.
move? What use did it do? I blinked.
I don't know, but it did a move that made it kill itself, and I got a butt ton of XP from it.
Yeah, that happens.
I haven't trained one of those yet. I don't know its moveset.
Hmm.
What was it you just fought?
Tatsugiri.
Oh. Probably Final Gambit or something.
Hello.
Cacnea!
Hey, there's our Foxy.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll host.
Oh well.
All right.
And Silicobra. Ooh.
And so the question was answered of who would host the game.
Hey, that's wallet that I just saw on your screen, Baku.
You do?
What?
Yeah. I don't get Gulpin
I
in
could-
that game.
Oh, I could later on. I could breed one for you. I've got a Gulpin. Trade me a trade. If you have a Stunky, I'll take that because it's the
Yeah,
Scarlet is the equivalent of it.
I have a Skunky with your name on it, Dishraya. It's just been a long time since I've been able to play any Pokemon.
Yeah.
You. It's always weird whenever Miraidon disappears and you're just kind of riding on nothing.
I knew you couldn't stay away from it forever, Baku.
Get that guard type,
Go have fun.
and then die.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
I
Don't
think
give
the
him that
Gardevoir
idea.
would destroy me.
Come on, it's not that high level.
Destroy
I
it,
tried
just
to
wants
take
see
you
the
there
world
last
burn.
time.
Yes, you did, and it destroyed me.
I don't think you even entered the battle with it, actually.
I think the same thing that happened this time happened last time. I tried to get there and couldn't. All right, let's get over here.
Plus, I'm pretty sure it's level 65, so...
Yeah.
He wouldn't be
Oh,
able
you
to
can
get.
take it.
You would be chipping him away, and that's if he doesn't chip you away.
Should be
Worst.
down.
You've got fluffy feather pants on your side this time. I know you can win.
Silicobra, come here.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Yes, disband the group.
There is no
Oh.
group to... There, you're in offline right now.
Exactly why I'm disbanding the group.
ground resists bug, right?
Yes.
No, but
I think it's the other way around. Bug resists ground.
Haha,
So
I have
go for it.
lied to you.
I mean, we expect that, Deku.
Yep. All right, get in here.
Get your butts in this room.
No, I don't think I will.
Says the guy who's not playing Pokemon right now.
Deku!
No. I'm on a pirate adventure.
Yar har fiddle-dee.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Do what you want because the pirate's free. You are a pirate.
we
I
are the
am
pirates.
That don't do anything.
Alright.
Is it sad that there's a part of me that's like, that's my life ambition right there, to be a pirate that doesn't do anything?
It'd be nice.
Alright, I don't do anything. That's my life.
Connect to the interweb.
I mean, let's be real here. Having a thing set up to the point where you don't have to do anything would be great in general.
Who else is joining me in here?
I'll hop in.
Not
Not
it.
coming in.
No, I'm not playing Pokemon right now.
Brap.
I can if no one else wants to jump in.
You usually are not here to play a game. I say you go in.
Get in that group, brat.
Yeah, I have to load up Pokemon.
Wonka da wonka da wonka.
Are you going in as Violet?
I only have Violet.
Everyone's gonna be in Violet.
Yay.
There's no Scarlet in this group.
Everybody has Violet because it has the better pants.
It'll be great.
Better subjective.
It's got better pants.
I mean,
Both have very good things about them.
I think that the Violet version has you wear better pants.
Violet has
I
It does
agree,
have better
honestly.
pants.
Even though I don't like the pants in Scarlet, I prefer Scarlet still.
Hmm.
It's great. Really great.
Really gray. Really gray.
Gray pants would have been so much nicer.
I hope we have a summer
Would've been
DLC where we can dress up as anything we want.
I
That'd
hope
be
so.
nice.
Oh, wow, that... My birthday's in less than 2 weeks.
My birthday's tomorrow.
Oh geez, yeah, you're. Oh geez, there's a lot of
We
there's a
have
lot
to
of
hurry and
birthdays
get-
because we
Happy
just had
birthday,
Fox.
Deku.
Yeah, because we just had Foxy's birthday too. Happy birthday to all.
We
Hey,
have to hurry and
Leprechaun
get more
season.
beans. What am I supposed to give him for his birthday if we don't have beans for me to redeem?
Yeah, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday stream.
By the way, Baku, what's the code?
Hubert 5, Filbert 2, Lancelot 9.
Can you just- Can you post that somewhere?
Philbo's usually spelled with a PH.
Q5F2L9.
Okay, Q5F2 L9.
Fine.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Also Dunsparce.
But of course, what else would I have?
And also Dunsparce.
Done, done.
Harder to
And
get
also-
a picture that fits the whole thing on there.
We could help you out with that. If
If
somebody else has a Dunsparce, it'll make it easier to take a picture of one.
Yeah.
I just need to remember to change the Pokemon that's in front of my party because it's technically spoilers.
Ah,
Hi.
Oh.
Destroya is just 3 Dunsparce in a trench coat.
He really is.
Not that far off.
So what did that
I
put
love
me?
how it hops.
Okay. Not that far from where I was.
Godzilla.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I have one of these yet.
Oh, this
One thing
guy.
I will, one thing I will say on Baxcalibur, it's a crime that we have a Pokemon that is so blatantly Godzilla, but its special attack is so low that even Hyper Beam would be a disservice to its overall move potential.
Yeah.
Still a great Pokemon, but if we're gonna have a Godzilla that actually behaves like Godzilla, stick with Tyranitar any day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a great Pokemon. This is my first time actually seeing one up close.
Yeah.
Time to feed it to fish.
that fish is a little bit too big for him to eat.
Not with
No, I
that
said
attitude.
feed. No, I said feed it to fish, not feed it some fish. I think you have the predator confused here.
Fair enough. What do I have that gives him indigestion?
Oh god.
I mean, catfish will eat pretty much anything. Heck, they found giant catfish with human remains in their stomachs before.
Yeah, how about Lightning Bird?
I mean, the whale's catfish that this is partially inspired by goes up onto the land to grab shorebirds. So
Yeah, but Lightning Bird. Lightning does bad things to fish in this game.
I forget. Is this the one? Is this my Dondozo that has the electric terror type, or is that a different one? Let me see. I know one of mine does. Nope, that's a different one. Where'd Baku go? My fish hasn't had a meal yet.
What?
Don't worry about it.
That's my
Don't worry
line.
about it.
And everyone worries about it.
Yep.
They weren't going to worry about it until you told them not to. And then it's like,
Mhm.
should I be worrying? I feel like there's a psychological term for that. Where people start doing the opposite what you tell them not to do. Just
Mhm.
I kinda wanna go look it up now.
Ooh, I found a Destroya crystal.
What?
The ice one I see in the desert?
No.
Oh,
Up top of the on top of the cliff.
oh, Charmander fell asleep.
That is cute.
That reminds me, on Christmas, I think it's still going on actually. Not right this second, but it was. For their answer to the Yule log thing, Pokemon's Twitch was doing. It was just footage of a sleeping Charmander with crackling fire sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's called reactance. A very specific thing.
Oh, there's the crystal.
Yeah, I'm right by it.
Ah, it's rock.
Rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat.
Well, it's rock type, Hatrim? Whatever the tiny one is of that one.
I
Hatterene.
I
think
mean, the
it's
first one, it's Hatena.
Hatena, that's it.
Oh, is this a ground? No, this isn't ground.
I might have to, take that.
Oh, it is ground. I could use more crystals for that for my Gyarados. And more
I
Grim.
actually do think I'm going to try and go for this gym on top of the mountain here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ice gym.
Yeah. I thought about going and trying for the Dragon Legend, but I don't think I'm ready for that.
I would
Mhm.
say get to at least 45 before you attempt it.
But it looks like, because I was heading up the mountain, and it seems like everything up there is at a comparable level to where I'm at right now.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of finding the right path to get up there. At first I was thinking maybe I would need the climbing ability to get up there, but I think it's more about
Hey,
finding
it's
the
back.
right path.
Yeah. There's a couple of paths to get up there that are not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was heading that way going up here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I've done a lot through this area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, really quickly, I need to see if I have rewards here. Yay!
If, God-
Oh yeah, from the Pokedex.
Uh-huh.
if Godzilla was a Pokemon, what type would it be?
If
Definitely
Godzilla was...
dragon.
I think pure dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe dragon normal.
Maybe. The dragon for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Dragon Fire because of his plasma beam or whatever it's called. His
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
nuke laser.
Atomic ray, but yeah.
Yeah, that.
So
Then there's
Boris
like,
says
but he's
dragon
in the
water.
water all the time.
Yeah.
Dragon water works, especially since in most cases, if it's not destroying a city, Godzilla is somewhere deep underwater, dormant.
That's true.
Mhm.
Let's
I
just,
still haven't seen the new Godzilla movie.
let's just say
Which
that
one?
Godzilla's Terra type is fire, which allows him to use that plasma beam at a very
Yeah.
high level.
There you go.
Or
Um,
you could also, that heat thing, especially with it being radiation based, you could also argue moves like Dragon Pulse. Heck, Dragon Pulse usually is blue or purple in color.
That's you.
It could
are-
just be Dragon type element.
Is that a Snom that I just? Yeah, that's a Snom.
Yep. The precious child lives on the mountain.
You can find the moth too.
Yeah, that both Pokemon of that line, tied with Lapras, are my favorite of all the ice types out there.
I do like Lapras. Although I have a
was
special
fine.
place in my heart for Sneasel.
If I was climbing that mountain, I would be stopping and taking every snob, and Destroya would be right behind me, like, stop taking them out of their environment!
Like steal them all.
After I've already caught at least a dozen for myself secretly.
I'm gonna capture all the snobs and then release them out to the wild to other trainers. Whee!
I've swept trainers with level 100 Snom before.
Hello. Hi.
Catch
Hi.
it!
How are you?
Catch it!
Oh,
Steal the
okay, never mind.
parents.
It's a full animation cycle, just bouncing.
Steal
I
the
thought it was just sort of
parents.
gliding around.
It's a level 50.
Quiet.
Steal the parent. Steal the parent.
Oh,
Steal the parent. Steal the parent.
Foxy, how many times did I catch like Pokemon way higher level than I was supposed to encounter?
Oh, when I got into the area where a lot of level 40 somethings were there, I caught a bunch of them. I almost
Mhm.
died multiple times, but I caught them.
Same. What was it? I think like when I caught my Dodenzo, I caught it really early, so it killed like half my team.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just see not a great tusk, the Iron Treads?
Probably.
Yeah, you can find them in.
That
In the
hurts.
desert.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Destroy. I got some of the late game Pokemon.
it's
for
a
you.
previous Titan.
Oh, which one?
I managed to catch every single one of my past forms.
Nice.
I think I got you the spoilers, the Larvista of the past.
Ah,
If you still need it.
I don't need one per se, since I already have one,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't mind another one there.
Yeah.
I could have an English one to go with my German one I got in the trade.
I just gotta do a lot of trades with people. I'm being lazy about
That's good.
Gosh, I'm trying to send someone out, but literally everywhere, whether there's something in front of me or not, I throw the ball out and there's suddenly a
Faster
battle.
now.
it.
Ooh.
Hi, Gimme Ghoul. I didn't know Gimme Ghouls were here.
Where?
Where am I? I need to.
Nice.
Yeah, you took the mom.
So right by the West Province Area 1 warp,
Mhm.
there's a bunch of windmills. And Gimme Ghouls are on top of there, apparently.
Oh yeah.
I think I caught a couple of them over there. Or 3 of them. I already got all my coins, so I'm happy.
Oh,
I don't think I have you yet.
Ah, Cryogonal.
if you have him, he'll have a Pokeball by his name. Otherwise, you need him still.
Yeah, I know. But I like to check using the Z targeting, except Z targeting sucks in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know he's
you guys
not right
know
where I
I.
am.
What was that?
I know he's not. Sorry. Here, say. Continue on.
What?
I
How
know he's
dare you
not-
break that?
I know he's not right where I am because I can see on the stream, but Baku's. Well, he just popped up on top of me suddenly.
He's a phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Baku fan.
Too bad his name's not Danny.
Oh, should be.
Mm-hmm.
Petition to change Baku's legal name.
To what?
Phantom.
Oh no, to Danny.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I was thinking it too.
Come here, tumbleweed Pokemon. I want you. I want you. Come here.
Look, Deku, look what. Oh, is that you? That's yours. Never mind.
Yeah, just me in the corner.
I'm still not here.
So who else playing?
Okay. I made it.
Myself, Destroya, Deku, and Baku.
No.
The curse.
It's Bub.
The
Bub.
curse.
Okay, where's the Pokemon Center? That's what I need more than anything right
Even
now.
when we're apart, they keep on thinking we're the same person.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm cursed for people that know me to never get my name right.
I used to mistake Bub and Haru a lot when you guys first came into the community.
Yeah.
I had 2 friends in high school that I knew them individually for years, but suddenly, I don't know what happened, but I just always accidentally mixed up their names.
Mhm.
And every time I would try to address one of them, I would say a mismatch of both of their names.
Can't get it wrong if you if we just do them both.
Yep.
Okay. So definitely gonna want Sarah Ledge up here. This is probably gonna be a rough fight. My Arcanade's only at level 30. That's not gonna cut it. I know steel is good against ice.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, fire, fighting, rock, and steel are the weaknesses of the ice type.
Yay! I finally had the dolphin evolve.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, you're just fight. For some reason, I was thinking. Oh wait, this is Corva Squire still. You haven't evolved to Corva Knight yet.
Based on its level, if you have a rare candy, just giving it one rare candy should evolve it, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
My string cheese mascot has the zoomies.
Baku doesn't get
He really
it.
wants to get people to try the amazing taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No. Applejack, what am I talking about? I'm gone. I'm sorry.
The
Bub's
Cinnamon
banned.
Toast Crunch mascot is literally just Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I know. And that's the bad part. I was
Then
thinking
again-
cinnamon cereal, and that's the first thing that came to mind.
Then again,
I
the
love
Applejack's mascot is literally just an
too.
apple and a cinnamon stick. So
Cinnamon stick with dreads.
Anyone remember
Right.
the atrocity that was
use
the
one.
honeycomb cereal mascot?
you mean Honey Bear? Or crap, what's his name? Sugar Bear.
Crazy Craven. The
I'm thinking
giant,
of
the
something else.
horrific, cocaine-infused, ultra-fluffy monstrosity of early CGI.
Oh, jeez.
That describes a lot of things.
Yeah.
Should be.
I shouldn't go interact with Iron Tread, should I?
No, you should.
It's a level 45 encounter that you can only do once.
That's what I thought.
So it's one of those. I'm not going to say you shouldn't. I'm just going to warn you. You can only do it once.
Yeah, I don't have anything remotely that powerful yet.
It'll be fine.
There we go. It needed to go 2 levels. Come to me, my Corviknights. That was weird.
I have a shiny Corviknight.
This Ditto appeared in the middle of the of the evolution animation.
Mhm.
Excellent. There we go.
Been having some nice battles as your Corviknight's evolving.
Yes, I definitely want Steel Wing.
Hey, Ruby.
Ooh.
You there.
There we go. Okay,
Ooh,
so
a
there's that.
hippopotamus.
So we got Surledge, Lycanroc, and Nightwing. Yeah, I thought fighting in steel. Okay, yeah. I feel like we actually have a pretty good team for this gem.
Mm-hmm.
The question is my level high enough to take it out?
That I'm not going to say one way or the other until you're there. But I
Yeah.
will say that aside from Dragonair, this is a good type of coverage here.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
Dragonair
still have
has
to give
go.
you. I still have to give you your present, Baku,
My
in
present.
Pokemon. Yeah,
A Poke present?
a Poke present.
Is it shaped like a Bidoof?
Deku goes silent.
Sorry,
Deku, why do you hate me so much?
I was concentrating on something. I was holding a bomb barrel in Sea of Thieves, walking up to a skeleton, and it hit me with its sword and blew us both up. So what's going on?
Hi,
I said,
Jacques.
is the gift Bidoof shaped?
It is not Bidoof shaped.
Ah.
Can it be made Bidoof shaped?
It cannot.
Also on the stream, did something just pop into the screen for a second there?
Yes,
Yes.
it did.
I thought I saw something in peripheral vision there.
Yeah, there was something there, but I'm not sure what it was. It looked like it might have been some kind
Don't
of
Beetle, come here.
bird.
Here's some weird bird.
I got a lucky egg.
Ooh.
Oh, it's somebody's hair.
That's hair?
I think so.
Yeah, it just happened again.
It's either hair or a tail. It might be a tail, actually. Let's see if my experiment yields results outside.
Oh.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, so what was it?
It was Dodonzo.
Look out, come outside the gym, look on the roof,
Oh,
you'll see it.
2 bombs.
Its tail, and then the last one to show up was its
Oh.
fin.
Oh, I get it now. That's nice.
I don't know what triggers this, but I love the nonsensical hijinks like this.
Okay, what are we gonna do here?
I'm just gonna
Let
leave
that
the room for a little bit because my Switch is not enjoying Pokemon today for some reason.
Ooh,
Huh.
snow slope run. This will be fun. We get to go bobsledding.
Yeah, I've done this.
Or actually, with Bub here, we're going bobsledding.
Shut up.
Ah!
I'm not even Bub and that hurt.
You know, doing the shield surfing in Breath of the Wild was one of the most fun parts of that game.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the DLC brings Wailord into this so I can get a giant Wailord to have show up in random places.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Better.
go. Ride a Pokemon all the way
Snowy
down.
Hill Zone.
All right, what am I writing? Ready to go.
Find out.
What do you think you're writing?
If it's bobsledding,
feel.
I think it's pretty clear.
No.
I wish it was a sled being pulled by about a dozen Snom.
That would be fantastic.
It's just Miraidon.
Yeah, your ride Pokemon.
That's a missed
Yeah, you ain't
opportunity right there.
You're not getting the. Just, you're right.
Yeah, this wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be for me there.
It just looks like it, when you're writing it, it just looks like you're just trying to stop really fast.
Yeah,
Your
this
Pokemon's
is
like, "No,
not
I don't
well
want
done
to."
at all.
Yeah. It's not really...
It's lazy.
There's... Yeah. There's a good idea here, just bad execution.
Yeah.
Very bad execution.
Mhm.
Okay, this
There's no thrill
so-
to it. It's just...
games like this where you have to go kind of skiing or sledding down a hill always takes me back to the skiing game on like Windows 98.
Yeah.
The one with the Killer Yeti?
I love that game.
Never played it, but I know of it.
I will
Missed
say,
opportunity
in
for
general,
snowboarding Pokemon.
With the exception of the fly form, the forms for the legendaries are kind of disappointing.
So I have to say that was boring and way too easy.
Yeah.
But it's so boring that I'm okay with it being too easy.
Yeah.
Because I
At least
really
it was
didn't
over
want.
quickly.
At least it wasn't
It was
boring and
slow.
extremely difficult.
Like, you want something like that to be fast, and you're having to really
See,
time
look at
these.
this. So boring it put my fish to sleep.
Yeah, so it did.
I will say though,
Okay.
it's still better than doing like 7 trainer battles in a row or something.
Okay.
True.
So for the next Pokemon game, you need to be able to choose between a child avatar or an adult avatar, and by choosing the adult, you are automatically choosing the hard mode.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I like.
I kind of like that
Correct.
idea. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Ooh, low kicks. Hi.
It's probably too much effort for them to do it, but I'd like that.
Another idea. You are one of the adults in the game. And you have to manage all these little 10-year-olds who are running around doing Pokemon, except they have the brains of a 10-year-old, and so it's just a bunch of mayhem that you're having to organize.
Hell yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that would be a really funny side game.
Or
Yes.
you want one of the enemy grunts.
Enemy grunts they've done in like not side games, but like ROMs have done that.
I just
Okay.
want to be an adult who's has everyone's questioning is like, you're now being a Pokemon trainer? Why?
So
Like, that's what I want.
you know how a lot of sports games have like the like a football manager game where you're the manager of the football team?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
franchise modes and stuff.
Yeah. So that you're a Team Rocket manager. You're having to manage where the grunts go and their Pokemon teams and make sure everything's in place and constantly changing it up because new threats are coming.
Ooh, that's a Larvesta. Hi.
All right. What
Please don't despawn.
Are you having a good nice stare down to the sea turtle?
You know, my only thing that with that is I think it would have to be a fan game because
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon has this really bad habit of refusing to have the main characters have any moral ambiguity since like the GameCube days.
Yeah, honestly, the protagonist for Colosseum was the only exception to that. And even then,
That's what
they
I
were
mean.
a villain turned good, which is still really cool, though.
Okay, I just want to say
Well,
something
that's what I
really
mean.
quickly.
Like, since then we've had like exactly heroic main characters.
Well, they're not
what
going to
you
do
want
that
to
for main. They're not going to do it for main character Pokemon games. They're willing to do other stuff by doing side character stuff. So no matter what, it's going to be a side game because they don't like the main ones being like that.
Now, what was it you wanted to say?
So, Pokemon Company. Look at the items in this game. Look at the Eevee backpack, and now look at this scarf. These are the kind of things that your fans want in stores. Not
Oh, yeah.
cheapo items with a random Pokemon, 9 times out of 10 Pikachu, just stamped on it. No, give us quality stuff like this.
Remember
Mhm.
back in Gen 1 when Poliwhirl showed up just as much as Pikachu?
No.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
Yeah,
I do
well, these
agree.
fights-
I do agree, though. It would be nice to see more merch for other for other Pokemon other than like Pikachu, Eevee, and occasionally one of the fairy types.
Or even just general merchandise like this.
Yeah.
so they probably do exist, but because they're not as common as the other ones, the people that don't care about Pikachu or Eevee have already bought them. That's why you never see them.
Yep.
At least
Yeah.
there's that plush line, Pokemon Sitting Cuties, that's going through every Pokemon of every generation.
Well, here
They stopped
here's-
progressing after with. Sorry, carry on.
No, so I was betting in. They stopped progressing with what?
Well, just with COVID, they seem to have stopped going further with them. Hopefully, they'll change. But every Pokemon through Gen 4, including all 28 forms of Unknown, now have at least one official Pokemon plush.
Yeah, I love the Sitting Cuties plush. I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Ooh,
not
the Snake
Dunsparce
Cuties,
and
yeah, I like
Caterpie
'em.
right now.
So here's why I think you're going to continue seeing mostly Pikachu products when it comes to Pokemon. The majority of people actually spending the money and purchasing Pokemon merchandise, I would say 60 to 75% of the time, are parents for their kids, and they know Pikachu.
Yeah.
Every Pokemon is Pikachu.
Is that Pikachu?
Pretty much.
As you look at Tyranitar.
That's
I will
yellow
say that-
Pikachu. That's orange Pikachu. Oh, that's blue Pikachu.
Oh, look, it's Pikachu.
Pika-Blue.
I will say though, I think that we're gonna see that die down a little bit now that people who grew up with Pokemon are becoming parents slowly.
That's true.
And
Not only that, but
they're sticking.
Ash,
Sorry.
with Ash and Pikachu leaving the anime, or spoilers for an announcement, I
This is
guess, for
gonna
people
be
of you haven't
rough.
heard. But with that,
This-
but with that happening, other Pokemon are gonna start taking the spotlight a bit more.
And unfortunately, Pokemon's also banking on Gen 1 people. They're focusing mostly on that. Because I've seen too many Pikachu, Eevee, and then the Gen 1 starters on most products that are like out in like bigger companies.
Yeah, because Gen 1 is what kickstarted the whole Pokemon craze.
Yep, and they're still banking on that. So it's very hard to get other Pokemon from different generations to be more popular. Except like a few things.
So
I
now
think
that
it's
I'm
huge.
seeing the level of my opponent's Pokemon, this is going to be an uphill battle for me, for sure.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, like, there is no official order, but what I'd heard, I think this is supposed to be Gym 8,
I have a lot of stuff.
7 or 8.
Hmm.
So this is supposed to be one of the last ones.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
still doable though, especially with the many weaknesses Ice types have.
Yeah.
I had more trouble with the Psychic one myself.
Ooh, that hurt.
Funny enough, I think the one I had the most trouble with was the normal gym.
Huh.
Yeah, I can see if you don't have your any like Pokemon that knows like a fighting move and stuff.
Exactly.
Because I've had a couple of gyms that I struggled a little bit because I didn't have the super effective typing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people underestimate the normal types there. Heck, when I use Dunsparce against Pokemon, for example, they think it'll go down easy, then it tanks, or in some cases even steamrolls a majority of their team without them having any idea what horrors await them.
Mm-hmm.
Horror.
Horror.
Well, I mean, it also doesn't help that I specifically was trying to use new Pokemon, so I didn't level routes or anything, like any of my old favorites.
Yeah, that's the reason why I had a hard time with some things because I literally stayed with new Pokemon as my main team.
Oh, you changed Drachini's pose. I like it.
But now
I will say
I
the
just complete Pokedexes.
the rematch with the gym leaders has been going a lot better because now that restriction's lifted.
Wait, what was the restriction?
So Foxy and I, when we beat this game ourselves, we're trying to do it with only new Pokemon.
Ah, right.
So there was a couple of gyms where it got a little bit
Just gonna
tricky,
flinch.
but now that the game's like the main story, I should say, is done, that we lifted that restriction.
Right,
So the
right.
rematches against the gym trainers are so much easier.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that would be easier.
I'm focusing right now on completing the decks before I do any more of the post-game stuff.
Yeah.
That's my main goal right now. It's just getting the Pokedex completed.
Yeah.
Also, for anyone who is playing Pokemon Go, if you need all the different forms of Vivillon, you can get them through that game. It's probably the only way you're going to get them all now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyone want to complete the Pokedex with all the Vivillons?
Oh man.
Pokemon Go is your next best thing.
Now they just need to release all the Furfurs so people will stop asking for them on the GTS. I'll be happy.
Oh god, I completely forgot about the Frofros. I'm not looking forward to that because I want to get all.
I think I have one of each Furfru. I think.
But I also need to get all
Maddie?
the Alcremies.
Welcome to the crew.
Welcome,
Happy to have you
newcomer.
here with us. Thank you for joining.
If
Yeah.
anyone has like Alcremie stuff, I need to know because I want every single version of them. And that's like 64. 64.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting the shiny ones.
Yeah, I'm not counting shinies in there. But unfortunately, damn it, Sudowoodo. Unfortunately, they're not doing raids
Yeah, that's not
for
good.
Sword and Shield, and that's how you get the berries. So
There's still raids there.
there is, but you need to fight the this Pokemon.
All the Gigantamaxes are there, at least all the ones that aren't the vent base, so you can still find Gigantamax Alcremies.
I know, but it's gonna be a pain.
Yeah.
So I
That's
am
the only issue on it.
I am enjoying the game very much, Maddie. It is a fun game.
It is.
It's potentially the most fun I've had in a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I think that's been kind of our general consensus.
Okay.
Is that it's
Take that.
not the most technically sound Pokemon game, but it's the most fun.
Word.
Give me goal.
Any pink flowers in the group? No. Dang it.
I
Pink?
know flowers.
Pink? Nope.
I might actually be able to take this gym out if everything goes well.
I think
Nice.
It's tough.
much I'm not a big fan of the ice type Pokemon. Like, I like the little flight challenge sometimes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Pig
An Altaria.
Here's a regular Chansey.
I've not done the Cinderace raid yet. I plan on doing that probably tomorrow a little bit.
Is the
May-
Cinderace raid going on now?
Is it going on?
Yeah.
It started today.
I thought it was supposed to start on the 30th, but apparently did it, well, I guess.
No, it's today, the 29th.
Oh, then I need to do that.
Yeah.
All right, this all comes down to Lucius.
You can do it. Believe in the heart of the Pokemon.
Believe in the heart of the cards
No, believe in heart of Pokemon.
and the cards.
Yeah, send out a love disc. That'll work.
Yeah,
What
love
if
this
the
word.
Pokemon doesn't have a heart?
Well, that's their fault.
Mind Crush. You don't need a heart for that.
Actually,
on,
Mind
you
Crush
got
works
this.
better if you don't have a heart.
Yeah, there you go. Destroy the evil in somebody's heart. And then have them come
We
back. and
don't have
try
this.
to exact revenge. Uh-oh.
I was one shot with a hurricane.
Did he rock you like a hurricane, Baku?
Yes, he did. It's all right. I was
Here
way
I am.
underleveled for that gym. I had no idea what I was walking into.
Hurricane.
But you got to
You
the
did
final
well for.
one.
Yeah,
I
you did
did.
well for being
I
so
did.
underleveled.
I love how I'm having to shield my Pokemon from any further harm from the gym leader. I'm just imagining the gym
He's gonna
leader
attack
coming
you.
at me with a knife. No, don't hurt my Pokemon!
It's funnier
coming
when you
at
imagine
you
it
in the back.
instead of Grusha, you imagine it being Larry.
Happy lurking, Maddie. What are you
Okay.
trying to shiny hunt before you go into lurk
Yeah.
mode? Is there anything particular you're trying to shiny hunt?
I also need everyone to
Mareep,
be getting
okay.
higher levels.
Well, good luck with your Mareep
Oh.
hunt.
Good luck with
Mareep,
your cotton
Shiny
candy
Mareep's
sheep.
really cool.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
I need to get one.
Me and Leah was able to find a shiny, luckily.
Yeah.
So
You're
cool.
going on a Mareep hunt.
Yeah.
Marie.
No.
All right. So, having seen what I just saw, we're gonna head down here and try for this one. The psychic
have fun
gym.
with that one. Have fun.
Something tells me you're gonna have a harder time with that than you did with the ice gym.
I have a feeling.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Is it? Is it worse?
I haven't even been to the psychic gym. I'm basing
the
it on-
levels are slightly lower.
Yeah, because I
But
thought you
psychic
guys.
has fewer weaknesses.
I think you'll be fine. It's just Lucius may not be the best choice in that
Yeah.
because of the fighting type.
Well, I just know that you
Sure.
guys
Ritual.
said that last gym I was at was gym number 8, which means it's
It's supposed to be, Jimmy.
Supposed
it's
to be.
it's supposed to be the hardest gym, right?
Yes.
Well, in levels, yes.
In
But
levels,
there's also
yeah.
the fact that ice have so many weaknesses. Psychic only has bug and dark and ghost to
That's
deal with.
True. But I feel like
You can still
certainly
give, it's
certainly further up the mountain is wait, what? Oh, that's the Pokemon League. Okay, that makes sense.
the fact that the Pokemon are lower level though means that it's a bit more balanced in your favor in that way though.
True.
It's just there's fewer weaknesses. We'll just have to see how you fare that way.
It's like I could go on up here to Montenevera Gym.
Honestly, that would be the safest choice.
Yeah, go to that one. I like her.
Okay, we'll go there.
Darn it, I'm already perched precariously on a roof of the psychic town.
It's weird that they put the easier gym farther up the mountain.
Well, it encourages exploration that way.
Okay, you got a fair point there.
Also, when you get to this town, go to the... Well, when you reach the Pokemon Center, look around for someone with an Abomasnow. There's a very important function found only in this town. That's all I'm going to say. And they made it a little bit easier to actually use this function this time around as well.
I don't feel like breeding for a slack off. Fall out of the tree. Pink flower. Oh.
Okay, this is the right way. I hope.
If you're as long as you're moving north, you should be fine.
Not entirely.
I mean, technically speaking, the Earth is a globe, so if you're moving north or south, you'll get there eventually.
Video games don't generally work with that logic.
Who needs a skunky that has violet?
Who needs logic?
I think Destroya said he needed Stunky.
What is logic?
That's true. Stunky is a Scarlet exclusive.
Yep.
Logic
I already had
isn't
that one
needed
for you.
here.
I just want to know if anyone else needed because I'm staring at a group of them.
Why in the world would anybody
I
need
don't
that?
remember if you traded me one yet, so
I think I did. I could be wrong,
Okay,
but I
think I was
got
going
two
the
for
right
that.
way.
Mr. Owl, what is the meaning of logic?
Let's
guys.
find
Let's
out.
see.
Oh,
A 1, a 2, and there is no logic.
Yeah, I was about to say is like, yeah, no. The what you want to know? How many licks does it take to get a center of Tootsie Pop?
You know what my answer
Well,
is?
Huh?
What is taters?
Potatoes,
Oh, I think I see. Okay, it's down there. All right.
oil, mash them, mix them in a stew.
And ultimately keep them away from me.
I hope that Baku is enjoying his Christmas present.
What's taters?
I haven't started watching it yet. If that's the
Oh,
present
lucky,
you're referring
I've-
to.
Maddie and Lucky, I've wanted
Well,
a
I
shiny
hope
Glitch.
I hope you will enjoy your Christmas present.
I will. I only own one Blu-ray player, and currently Leah's got it. It's the PS4. Actually, I guess that's
So
not
she's
true.
holding it.
That's technically not true because Charlie has a PS3, so we do have a Blu-ray player in the house.
Yeah, there you
Mhm.
go. Just an older one.
Yep. It's a gate.
I keep forgetting the PS3 is basically a Blu-ray player.
I remember
Nope.
that it's a Blu-ray player exactly because I lent my mom my PS3 when I moved
wonder
out
what
for a
this
little
could
bit
be.
Yeah.
because they needed a Blu-ray player, and then they gave my PS3 away.
Why is it
Ugh.
spinning?
Why would they do that? Why would they
Uh-huh.
give away your stuff?
It's trying to reach me, but it doesn't know how, so it's just kind of freaking out down below.
Yeah,
That's
this is
funny.
what a lot of people are doing to the Pokemon that requires steps. They'll go up to the Poke Center, stand on there, and your Pokemon will just walk in an endless circle the whole time.
That's great.
Sometimes you have to I love that the one time I get it to work flawlessly, where I don't have to make adjustments, and it's a Pokemon that has where this is completely useless.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well. I got a
Big
Pawmoth
time.
through a raid. I got my Reller to evolve on its own later on. Welcome, Baku.
Time to make more grass
Is
Pokemon
it doing the
appear.
same? I guess I lost it.
If you want to put Pokemon down there, you have to go down on the ground, put it down, get onto that little snowdrift, then jump up here. As long as you don't get too high, it'll stay down below and find its way up here.
Yeah, I think I went too far because I had put it down there and then I. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's tricky to work.
All right, where's that?
Let's see. I think it might have gone back. I don't see it down there.
No, it's
Oh,
there.
nope, there it is. I saw purple.
That's funny.
Where are the others? They need to come in and see these hijinks.
I'm in the desert.
So you do that to give it steps. Nice. All right, there are lots of food places. I take it there's no clothing places.
Oh, I forgot there's multiple Abomasnow here. But somewhere near this Pokemon Center, tucked away, there is someone standing next to... There you go.
God, the potato salad still looks disgusting in this game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the food doesn't look good in this game.
Yeah.
Some look better than others, but the potato salad looks like someone grew up on it.
I have to say, one
Which
of
would
the,
you prefer? The potato salad or the NOS special from a few streams ago?
I still am grossed out by
I,
that. special.
I make amazing sandwiches. I have no idea what
They're
you're talking
amazing,
about.
all right.
They're amazingly
you know,
disgusting.
I have to say, when it comes to food looking good in video games, Final Fantasy 15 is about the
oh my
best
gosh,
I've found.
every time we played it, we got hungry.
I lost a pepper.
The worst thing
So
though
far-
is that we would play that late at night, and it would make us so hungry.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. I was actually just about to ask everybody, like, out of all the video games that have food in it, what would you say looks the most delicious and makes you hungry when you see it? And you just answered that question.
Yep.
I will say though, earlier on, The Sims would make me pretty hungry as well.
That's a question for chat. What would you say is, like, what video game has food in it that every time you see it makes you hungry?
None of them?
They don't make me hungry there, and it's not as appealing to me because of my very sensitive palate. But I imagine people probably find the food in Monster Hunter World to look appealing.
I was actually thinking of Monster Hunter World because every time I had to eat before going on a hunt, I was just like, "Oh, that looks so good."
A lobster dish traumatized me there, though. Laurel was there for
Hey,
it. He'll
Brad.
vouch for this.
Oh, here's
But
a
I
button
never knew
that's
that
for
when you're
lol.
feeding on lobster, you basically just rip off the tail of a still whole lobster and suck the meat out. I was shook for 15 minutes straight.
What? For lobster?
Typically, how you eat lobster.
Hey,
It
Brad,
was
thank you for that
horrifying to
32-month
witness, even if
resub.
it was fictional lobster. I never
you're
want to see
gonna.
it again.
I will tell you this: if you eat crawdads, a lot of people will just swallow through the head. They will suck that. They'll suck the head out of those guys.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
It's disgusting. I don't do it, but a lot of people do that with
It's like
crawdads.
eating clams.
Yeah, I can't really handle any of the things there if it still looks like the animal.
Same.
When my cousin's wedding, there was a pig roast, and that did not go well for me.
I will say this: it's Just don't have it staring at you as you do that. It took me when I started eating crawdads, it was weird leaving the rest of it on the plate, but you get used to it.
I mean, I have, even in addition to just my
Just, ugh.
affinity for animals of all sorts, I have countless fun memories of going through creeks and looking for live crawdads to look at or attempt to
Yeah.
capture there. I could not handle just just a whole still-shelled one just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like in those things like where they're eating, like those crab cooks and things there, where they just rip the legs off and eat them. I could not handle that.
Oh, I don't like watching that on that stuff when they're
Yeah.
like alive, really. For me.
Yeah, with lobsters especially, don't let the cooks and things fool you. That squeal that comes off when they're boiling them, which thankfully places are finally starting to ban after all these years, that's not escaping air.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. Thing is, I like crawdads, but I hate lobster, so it's kind of a funny way to really think about it.
Lobsters are actually a lot more intelligent and social than people realize.
Yeah.
Heck, they've even found with some like older lobsters will actually escort younger ones around the reef, claw and claw, like an adult guiding a child across the street.
A spider tried to jump at me. Rude.
Ooh, what type of spider?
Not a real spider. It's the spider in the game.
I love how excited Destroya suddenly got.
What kind of spider?
I use the Humungo power to get more bugs because I want to try to see if I can get the shiny praying mantis Pokemon.
Cyther? Oh, Lorraine.
Yes, but
Yeah, I need to
the
get one of those.
spiders in the area where a lot of the toadstools are, they're kind of like hanging on the trees, and if you stand close by it, they'll look at you and jump at you.
Oh,
Scared me.
you know the praying mantis is grass type.
Damn it.
Lorantis. It's the opposite. It's the
I need
plant
you
kind of look like a
to
bug.
give me a better typing of him. 'Cause
It's
I
the
don't
plant looking like a bug instead of the bug looking like the plant.
well, if I get a shiny Heracross, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think I have a shiny. Nah, I don't have a shiny Heracross. I've seen one though.
Thing is, I was questioning. I just need to find the grass one. It's like, no, I can get it with a bug. Should have went with my gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that went
A
well.
lot of hair.
You know, I kind of like this music.
Hi, Fortress.
I'm just sad that my antics are completely invisible because this is setly taking place in a different instance of the map.
I love how it's taking
played-
place in a graveyard.
Yeah. It only gets better as time passes for this one.
Sudowoodo too fast. Please nerf.
Hey, there's Giraffurg. Hi.
All right, let's see what you got for me. Turn to Miss Drevis. Okay.
I wish modern Pokemon games would use double battles more often. Or heck, go above and beyond. Bring back triple battles that only showed up in Gen 5 and never showed up again.
Triple battles or rotation battles. Stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And while they didn't do nearly enough with it and were much too limited with it, I miss Sky battles from Gen 5. If they were to revisit that and give it a bit more polish and more versatility, that could be amazing, especially in the modern era.
To be fair, they kind of forget about Gen 5's like a lot of the mechanics in there.
They forget
one was
about
Gen
most
5?
things that aren't Unova.
Black and white.
It's
Black and
America.
white, okay.
It's the American region. Or
That's funny
specifically
because
New York region.
that's funny because Black and White is universally loved, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
They
it's a
weren't
great-
originally. It's like the Wind Waker situation.
Yeah,
It was panned initially for only having brand new Pokemon, but its story is easily among the best in the entire franchise. They're beloved this day.
Yup.
Its
I love
story is one of its story is loved, and the fact that it was the most inventive Pokemon game with
Yeah.
things and stuff like that.
Well, we're getting close to Gen 5 being remake, so
Yay.
hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see if we get an Omega Ruby. Lord forbid we get the amazing thing of a Heart Gold Soul Silver. Or are we going to get another Brilliant Diamond?
I hope it's not Brilliant Diamond. I really want to see a better looking
Yeah.
Gen 5.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl weren't bad. I enjoyed playing them there.
I just
But
don't.
it was a step down compared to remakes we've gotten in the past.
Yeah, I didn't like going back to the chibi style, to be honest. It was like, it's okay, just prefer not to.
It was too faithful.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's not bad. Like, I'm still happy I finally beat a quote unquote Gen 4 game. But I'm
I need
I'm
to
a
bring
little-
over my Swampert to crush Cynthia because she somehow bypassed Sinnoh in the original era.
I'm just a little salty about that one still.
I would say I do agree with the fact, it, like was said earlier, it's almost too faithful.
Yeah.
Like they brought over some of the stuff that people really didn't like from Gen 4.
I.e., everything that wasn't fixed in Platinum.
Yeah.
Like the whole
Yeah,
distortion
but-
world thing would have been nice to see.
Yep.
Like the
Oh, I was so sad we didn't get anything with the distortion world.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't mind the Gen 4, but Gen 4 games are still on my lowest tier game list.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver were fantastic. They're still to this day the best remakes we've ever got.
Oh, I love Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite like remakes.
Because Heart Gold and Soul Silver did the smart thing. And they remade the games faithfully, but they also added the things that they've learned since then.
Yeah, they've
Mhm.
updated it. That's why I like the Gen 3 remakes, because they did the exact same thing, brought it up to the standards of that generation and stuff. It was
Yep.
great.
Ooh, a delightful change is about to occur in the area.
Yeah, just there. I love Pokemon, but I still have some gripes and some things. That's why I want the Gen 5 remake, but I'm also worried about what they're gonna do with the Gen 5 remake.
Same here.
Yeah.
Especially since the thing is with Gen 5, I will hopefully expect them to do both games, both the original and the sequel game.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
part that
We're
works.
probably just gonna get Black and White.
That, and I don't want that because I like Black and White 2 story as well.
It's the complete story for both of them.
Yeah,
okay.
if
what I
you can't have Black and White without Black and White 2.
So I have to say
That's
really
the
quickly,
issue.
I
Yes.
liked the challenge for this gem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The double battles. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get even better.
Ooh, Gabite.
Come on, Joe.
Hi, Gabite. You're level 30. I can take you on.
What's the typing for Toadstool again?
Grass ground, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about to make a grass sandwich.
I desperately want a shiny Toad's Cruel.
The person I follow that does like shiny TikToks, he finally found a shiny Toadstool.
Now the shiny Toadstool, it's okay, but Toad's Cruel, I love the color palette for it.
Mm-hmm. I want to get grass. I don't want it's ground.
Maybe the exciting change doesn't occur until the gym leader's on her last Pokemon. You'll know when you see it, Baku.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
Oh, whose crystal is this over here?
Not mine, I can tell you that much.
It's
It's
Baku's.
catching power. I don't want catching power.
And it's not this either, there. It's definitely in the battle.
I'm hearing this with the voice of that Jackbox rap game.
The robot sound.
Yes.
Oh, I need a Jackbox again.
Yeah.
Xbox 9 just came out too.
I know.
Oh.
I've been meaning to grab it.
Any games of particular interest?
I think all 4 of them honestly look really fun.
Oh, she's pissed.
She might.
When are we finally gonna get murder
Oh
trivia
boy,
part
my
of this
ear.
exclusively animal
I'm
questions?
here for a rap battle.
All right, Baku, start freestyling.
Yep.
I rap what's in my soul, baby, weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try it with me, you won't last one round. I'm like Sableye, my mean look will knock you down. Like that, you feel me? Yes.
I like how her hair is like a skeletal arm.
Right?
Oh, it is!
It's a bone,
Oh, that's
it's a bone
cool.
arm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great detail for the ghost type.
Don't make me go back to a city so I can get an encounter power grass.
She's known as the MC of IR or RIP. I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say
Gonna
I appreciate the fact they did something different for the ghost type leader this gen.
Instead of being all emo.
Yep.
Oh, we're continuing with the double battles.
It's level
Okay.
50.
Ooh. Oh.
I love trophies.
Okay.
So am I. Well, so do I.
It's level
I wish they'd give Tropius an evolution or something else, because it's a fantastic design, but its stats and its stats, type, and move pool keep it out of the competitive scene. There,
Is this area
there's too
just
many
high
things to
level?
exploit. It
Yeah.
needs a boost.
I mean, the main problem is that, like, you just listed off 90% of the different ways to quantify Pokemon.
Stats are too
So-
average.
Mm.
So they'd have to do a lot of work to make Tropius usable.
They'd have to rebalance the stats entirely, which they won't do. They would only do like a minor tweak, like a increase of like 10 points or a decrease if it's too strong, which it's not. It's never been too strong.
I almost wish that they would double down on the dinosaur and grass parts of it, turn it into a huge
You just want it to evolve. that's what
tree,
it is.
basically a pure. Well, turn it pure grass to get rid of some of its extra weaknesses there. They could, I would say grass dragon, but we don't want it to be too much like a Alolan Executor. Make it a
Nice. There we go.
mammoth tank. Well, as in stats, not actually as design.
So close to taking Mimikyu out.
Yeah, that's supposed to be here.
Ooh, a Houndstone.
Everything's level 50.
Who's a good pupper?
Okay, I believe my Cyril Edge is not going to get a chance to attack before being taken out.
Ooh,
Quite
depending on how long
unfortunately.
it stays in there, Baku will see the true strength of Houndstone.
Yeah, Houndstone could be a problem.
Depends on how long it sticks around.
Unfortunately, I was very high
Edge.
level when I went into this gen.
hmm
I need to train up my Houndstone. I have one, but I have not really done anything with it.
There goes Mimikyu.
Yeah, the biggest downside with Houndstone is that its stats are very weirdly distributed so that it's not overpowered with its big move.
Huh.
Okay.
If it had, let's say, a high speed and attack, it would be actually overpowered.
Yeah, it's apparently already banned, so fun time.
Yeah.
Smogan.
Yeah, they it's less competitive viability as far as bans, so that is a part of it, and more if it's something that they find too annoying to go through, well, to get around, they just ban it.
Yeah.
It's good as like a beginning template for figuring out competitive moves, but it's not what you should use as the go-to source when looking for what moves you should go for.
I like referring to Smogan as like baby's first competitive.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I guess.
Yeah, of like, if you have no idea what you're doing with competitive, it's not a terrible way to get used to like EV training and stuff like that. But
Figuring out
after-
like how to target a Pokemon's strengths and stuff like that, and what to account for.
yeah, but after a while, you kind of get to the point of like, oh, okay, this isn't doing anything for me anymore.
Wait, the puppy is everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
That's
Your battle
They're
looks
little
Look on top,
dancing,
look
look
there,
at
look
them
in there.
dancing, I love it.
Yeah! Isn't it so cute?
I love that so much.
I love it too. Who's giving me encounter bug? Talent shot. Move, lady. Oh, dude. Give me new recipes. Oh, you're
That
the
hurt.
urban man.
Oh, that hurt a lot. Of course, I would target. Oh, they came back. The Zoroark's out now. Ah,
Uh-oh.
that hurt.
The other thing to note, too, I do have to bring up since we were talking about Smogan, is if you use only Smogan to learn competitive, you do have a tendency to develop some pretty big blind spots. Because, like Destroya said, they have a habit of just banning things that are annoying. And a lot of people in competitive play will pick Pokemon that are designed to annoy people to cause them to make mistakes.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, like, you will, using just Smogan, you will have a very large weakness to that kind of strategy.
And that mostly comes around with only playing in a single one of the tiers. You get used to only a certain set of Pokemon that anything in the other tiers where they're most common, you wouldn't be used to what they can do and stuff like that, and it would throw you off because you're not used to encountering it.
Oh yeah,
That's why I always
Okay.
play with
Seems weird.
Ram.
This toxicity is a problem.
Yeah.
This toxicity is a big problem.
It's a really big problem. Really big.
Oh, you could buy heroic sword picks for your sandwiches.
But what about heroic shield picks?
Apparently, only sword.
Okay, my speed
Right.
went up. Did my speed go up enough? It did? Oh, it's so close! Come on. No!
No.
Oh, I almost took him out with that bite. Okay, well, he's out with that one. One more. I just got to get rid of the Spiritomb.
Oh, you can put a party sparkler on your sandwiches.
Is
That's
it
fancy
Spiritomb?
and totally
No,
not
it's not
dangerous.
Spiritomb. What is it?
Houndstone.
Houndstone.
Apparently leaves a interesting taste afterwards when it's burned.
Oh yeah, it probably tastes like Spent gunpowder.
It says this pick features a small sparkler that goes off automatically. It's used at parties or for guests of honor. It leaves an oddly appealing aroma once it burns out. I don't know what the aroma is going to be, but interesting.
Spent gunpowder. Stuff you taste with, not taste, smell with fireworks and whatnot.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that oddly appealing.
It depends on who you are.
Depends on who you ask.
Gives it flavor. Give me recipes or food that I get for counterpower grass.
The vanish is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I was using Phantom Force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurts. Oh, it's fighting. That's right.
Uh-oh.
I should have thought of that. I always forget that fighting does not work against ghost types.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
I know-
you can't touch them.
I know normal doesn't.
Yeah.
Fighting is just advanced to normal type.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is close. This is super close.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a
Shit.
a food that I'm seeing made out of the cloth. Cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Pickled toadstool and cucumber. Ooh. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm literally trying to find something that gives encounter power grass because
Yeah.
none of my
Delicious.
recipes have grass on there. Now I'm like constantly
Smelly
going. I'm in
bites.
somewhere finding it.
That did it. Nice. I did not even need the
Yay.
revive. That was
Yay.
close.
Well
You
done.
did it.
Well done.
Woo. Yeah, that was real. I was slightly underleveled for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So is this supposed to be 6 or 7?
I feel like that's supposed to be 6.
I'm pretty sure it's Ghost 6, Psychic 7, and then Ice 8.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm going to struggle with the other two tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, churros. Give it churros. Oh, what?
So I'll take a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's a really good move.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's still funny to think that Shadow Ball used to be a physical move.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks. Well, thank you. Who are
Definitely
you
one of
again?
those like early Pokemon was whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, early poke.
Okay.
Back when bug types were mostly a joke and psychic types were the unstoppable killing machines.
I have to say, I kind of like his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
He's a
definitely
member of
the
the
thing.
Elite Four.
He's also your teacher.
Teacher.
Oh, okay.
He's your
You
art teacher.
know that if you ever went to school.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah,
went
go to
I never went
school.
to school.
I refuse to go to school. You
You
can't
get
make me.
good stuff when you go to school.
What kind of
I'm
stuff
not
do you
going to
get if you
school.
go to school?
I'm not giving big details, but one gives you 50 Terra types, Terra crystals for something. One gives you access to unspeakable treasures of untold destruction.
Huh?
One gives you a fancy coffee cup.
Like one of the selling points is coffee cup. But you do get some good stuff when you go in there.
Yeah, it is worth your time.
And the
Some
longer you put
classes
it
more
off,
so
the
than
more you have
others,
to do
but-
when you get there.
You're going to have to do both a midterm and a final.
But I thought we were on vacation.
No,
No, this
you're
is
on a
school.
field trip.
This is still part of this.
This is a
Cool.
field trip, Baku. You're trying to find your treasure.
Okay, the point of a
That's
field
the
trip is to go away from school.
No,
No,
you're,
it
depends on
you're,
the
It's
thing.
another
have to
opportunity to
learn.
learn somewhere else.
yeah, you're trying to find your purpose and your treasure.
Baku, wait, don't leave yet.
But I
But I'm
don't
Chimney.
want to.
I missed.
Well,
Okay.
you're-
Where am I
You're
supposed to
out
go?
to find your treasure.
Somewhere around here, there's someone off the main path standing next to an Abomasnow. Talk to them. You can't use their feature yet. You can't use their feature yet, but it is worth your time for down the line. Did you ever do any hyper training back in Sword and Shield?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. Well, this is how you do it. And now instead of level 100, you can do it up, well, as low as level 50.
Oh, good. Thank
Again,
you.
can't really do it yet,
Thank Chungus. Oh.
but it's good to remember that this is here for later.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you say we close out this stream with a couple of bunny raids?
I'm
Yay,
all for
bunny
that,
raid.
except there's one minor issue that's at least just a minor delay to it. In order to activate those raids, you have to go to Mystery Gift and select Terror Raid News or whatever it is, and you can't access that while we're in a group.
Not
Now,
only
if we-
that, there is another setback to this.
Oh yeah,
All-
not about the previous one.
Yeah,
Charizard one, isn't it?
yeah. They're all level 100.
Well, yeah, that's why I have you guys.
I have been trying to do it with other people with level 100s since I hopped on. I have barely even done damage to them.
Does it have any moves that would counter a ghost type? If not, I think I'm in the clear.
Leo,
Just
we need
just because it's-
Shark Spear.
it has
Holy crap.
yeah. It has bulk up. It does have fire type moves. It does have. What is the one that kept on getting me?
How bad are its physical options?
Acrobatics. It has acrobatics.
Ooh,
So what you're saying is we're
and that
screwed.
could be an issue.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
They made this one way too hard. I'm trying to do some surprise trades, just to get like one from somebody who, like, just get a what's the what's the
Score bunny.
Oh,
score bunny? Yeah,
That
see if somebody
complicates
has a
things bit
score
because
bunny.
I was going to be using my. Well, I guess I'm not. He doesn't know the names of these things, so it will be a big spoiler. I was going to be using my Flutter main force, and it's level 100, and it served me well in the Charizard. But if this thing has big physical moves, I could be in trouble.
Online, it does say that Fluttermane is one of the better options to use.
Oh, good. I'll give it a shot.
But it
Hyper
also
training.
says that the Azumarill that I have, that I use for the Charizard raid.
That's still the broken best option for all of these things.
Yeah, and it did nothing.
Oh.
Well, what level is your Azumarill?
Level 100.
Oh, jeez.
With it has a best stat in physical, or no, special. It's in special. It has whatever that ability is that doubles its one stat, and then it has play rough. That barely did anything, and I was lucky to even, because it hits first, and then one hit takes it down to half health. At level 100, and then trying to hit it again was nigh impossible.
I mean, worst case scenario, I've got it back in sword, and I'll just transfer it up that way and do the terror raise.
That is probably the safest way to go about it.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know you could sort the TMs from the TM machine by type. That makes things so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
easier.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Too bad there aren't any special type, or there aren't any physical type, water type moves that Gyarados could learn. I could use that.
Mhm.
Yes, there is. Waterfall.
Waterfall.
Yeah, but Gyarados can't learn it.
Yes, it can.
Yes, you can.
Well, my
It's always been
Gyarados
able to
wouldn't learn it, so I don't know.
Unless they
I-
removed it.
No, because
It's
mine
very
has
possible.
waterfall. I don't know what. Maybe not as a TM. Check. Do the move reminder thingy for it.
I tried. I can try it again after
It should
this.
be there.
Here for Coco,
me
not
check
It's a
Leviathan.
special attacker, but they're
Yeah,
pretty
my Gyarados has
close.
waterfall.
80 power physical water move that has a chance to flinch.
There's Sarah.
Oh, that's amazing. I need that.
10% chance, but Gyarados is also not as fast as Cinderace.
Well, yeah,
Right.
no, but still, it would make Gyarados actually a good Pokemon to have.
They can learn. It can nat.
I thought all
I think
the-
it learns it naturally in this generation.
Is the only water type. Like, I have Hydro Pump, but that's a.
Yeah, that's
special
special.
type.
Yeah, check the move reminder thing or try a TM. It can learn this. And if not, it can also learn Earthquake. It may not get stabbed, but it's still a powerful physical move.
Woof.
Woof, woof.
Woof,
I know,
woof.
Ruby. I will in just a minute.
Uh,
Bark,
Rotom,
bark,
hi.
woof, woof.
Oh
Bark,
my
bark,
God.
woof, woof, bark.
Wow, wow, wow. Wolf.
oh! I am stupid. It wasn't. It wasn't water type that was a problem. It was.
Flying.
The flying type.
Yeah, it used to be able to learn Bounce as a physical option from its Magikarp, but for some reason, they got rid of the good changes they give in Magikarp. For the first time since Gen 3,
Which
the
really
only
screws
moves
Gyarados
Magikarp
over.
can learn are Splash, Tackle, and Flail. And since they've changed Pokemon Home to where any Pokemon that you transfer over resets its moves to ones that could know at that level from, well, in whatever game you're putting it to, you can't even transfer a Magikarp with Bounce to the modern era and use it.
Ooh.
I know,
bet
Ruby, it's
that's
outlandish.
Bark. Bark.
I need this Gengar.
Ruby, stop.
Ruby, yes.
Yes, please, bark.
There's a
Woof.
cat on the couch and Ruby wants it down on the floor to play. She is now climbing on. She's up, lightly punching the cat in the face with her paw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, she's regularly been wrestling with this cat, a large Maine Coon. And because of that, she has learned to instigate play. She will come up and lightly paw at someone's face.
Yeah, I have your doppelganger helping me.
Why do you have my doppelganger helping you?
I don't know.
Doppelganger.
I'm fighting this Gengar. I'm
Doppelganger.
happy about this. I refuse to do the evolution trades. If I can get away with it.
Yeah.
And there's a Gengar, so I'm gonna do it.
That I can find a Score Bunny from just trading. But I'm not sure if anybody has actually caught one of these Score Bunnies yet.
I'm sure you will eventually. I finally, during my Operation Delibird trades, I got a I got a Charmander from someone.
Well, yeah, but Charizard was so much easier than this. And that's
True.
saying something, because Charizard was a pain in the butt.
Just wait until they inevitably do a Mewtwo one, since they know Mewtwo is officially in the game's code.
Oh, jeez.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Ditto.
Hooray.
Yay, ditto.
That's special.
Do you really expect Mewtwo to not be in the game's code? He's a popular Pokemon.
I mean,
He's the most popular. He's the most popular legendary.
well,
Eh,
I mean, he wasn't in the code for Sword and Shield until the DLC came out.
Oh, he was.
Was he really?
In the code to where you could transfer it through Pokemon Home, but not appearing in there until the DLC.
Right. What about Sun and Moon? Oh, I guess that one had the national dex, so
Yeah, Sun and
wouldn't
Moon still let you have all the Pokemon in existence.
come to Mama Gengar. Death ball.
Okay, so we're gonna keep that there.
Don't worry, Hershey. I'll go in just a minute.
So I'm
Not a
noticing.
raw.
So looking at all my Pokemon, I am noticing here that Gogoat has kind of fallen behind,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's
Oh.
just naturally happening.
You want to do a trade real quick before the stream ends?
Sure. I'm just wondering if is there another grass type I should be bringing in? Because I kind of feel like Gogoat's gone as far as it can.
Yeah.
You better.
Unless I just keep training up Gogoat.
Gogo's not a bad Pokemon there.
I love Goku.
It was a mainstay of my team back in back in Kalos.
Same.
Even if it did have a horrible nature for it in terms of being a modest one.
All right, well, we'll keep Gogoat going then.
Yeah, I had Gogoat for my Gen 6 team. I love them.
All right, so let's put you there. Okay, we want you out for you. $36. There we go. Oh, and I do believe I've got a TM that I need to give Squeakers.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be Takedown. Lower accuracy than I like.
Pokemon, can you catch?
What was that?
What level Pokemon can you catch?
50.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so it's a physical attacker. I wish you could sort your actual TMs in your bag by type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press
hit the
minus.
button. Hit the minus button.
Yeah, but it
don't-
doesn't give me type. It's either by number, name, newest, favorites. That's it.
Huh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
stupid.
Yes, it is.
Maybe next
Yeah.
generation.
Oh, cool. I got a Japanese Mimikyu. Yay.
Ooh. Hey, oh, Hershey.
I'm gonna do some, like, shiny egg hunting later.
A dachshund has climbed onto my face.
Good.
Oh, I can do it that way. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, so text. Ooh, but that accurate.
Another Charmander.
What about any grass types? Yeah, let's see if the grass types now.
Ooh, no solar power. Nice.
Actually, I need a ground type.
Yes, I'm doing one of the Gyarados raids, and I just managed to paralyze Gyarados.
Nice.
Oh, that was fast. They really just set the thing up.
Oh, it's steel poisoned? Ooh.
Drill run, that's what I'm looking for. Cannot
only
learn.
downside is-
Ah.
Oh, that actually, for being a Hydro Pump, that did not do as much as I thought it was going to.
Gibble!
Someone just like 70 to 0 this Gyarados.
Catch the Gibble Foxy.
Oh no, I got it through a surprise trade.
Ooh.
I think it's a Chinese traditional Gibble.
Mm-hmm.
Need to do some surprise trading.
Yeah, I started doing it. I managed to get like 3
Okay,
Charmanders
right
from
there.
people breeding their Charizards.
All right, so what do
do
you
it
want
might
to
be the
do,
people's
Deku?
Do a link trade.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of catching.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi.
that's a bear.
Oh, that's a bear tick. Ah, bear.
I run
Sounds
from
like
bear.
weird Dragonair. Goodbye, Donald.
Poke Portal. And a link trade.
Leo.
Link code is 11223345.
Wait a minute, wait. Just give me a minute here.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, I need some fodder.
Ah, gotcha.
Don't kill the pig.
Oh, he's not gonna kill it.
He's gonna catch it.
He's gonna enslave it.
Calmly.
You get Lechonk.
Oh, someone was breeding this Palm Week at level
Yeah.
1.
Hey,
Get a second. Nah, don't worry about the second.
Do you have 2 to send me?
Yes, but I don't know if you want the second one right now.
I'll just go ahead
Just-
and grab one.
Yeah, it'll be easier.
Man, looking at these two together, Dratini's or the Dragonair
Dragonair.
is a big worm.
Yeah. Ooh, Zangoose.
No, you just have to dig.
Oops, someone was breeding Zangoose too. Nice.
Oh, ouch, that hurts.
Oh no. I don't know how you're gonna
What
survive.
are you
that
ever
over
going
Zangoose.
to do? Gonna use Dick again. No, it didn't. I like how your Dragonair has exactly 100 HP.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
nice.
Igglybuff. It's not just Igglybuff. It's
Alrighty.
Igglybuff too.
Also, Deku, have you looked into Aqua Tail for Gyarados?
Well, that's true.
Uh,
Aquatail's good.
1,
It's
1,
only
Yeah,
90
2,
accuracy,
2,
but it hits.
3, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I was mistaken. Water type is perfectly fine. It was the flying type. Right.
Mhm.
Begin session.
Yeah, that it no longer has any options for, not even through breeding. Unless you can. No, you can't even breed for bounce, I don't think.
Hopefully, we can do it without you having to leave the party.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too.
As long as. Actually, you know what? Since you're not in the party, I don't think you can. When you're in a party, you are bound to actions within that party, unfortunately.
That's what I was afraid of.
Boo! Leave your party.
Ah.
Deku, we gave you the opportunity to join the party
Leave
like
your
over
friends.
an hour ago, and you were like, "No, I don't want to play Pokemon."
Wow.
Hey, I was trying to get some treasures so that I could pay for bigger stuff. Right? I was trying to make a living.
Hey, Japanese fletchling. Be great for.
But the real treasure,
breeding.
Deku, is the friends that we made along the
Shut
way.
up! You don't get to speak about friendship.
Why not?
Beautiful.
Oh, he knows why,
But we don't know why.
and that's for your
Exactly.
imagination.
Yeah. But I just don't feel like revealing it because any answer we give would be disappointing to what you could think of on your own.
Wow.
Exactly.
You're baiting everybody.
No, we're not baiting everyone. We're just leaving things open to interpretation.
Baiting.
It's not everything needs an answer.
Hi, Lechonk.
Everything wants an answer.
Trust me, this will all be worth it.
Okay, I'm searching.
I'm searching too now. Trade
Goodbye,
partner has
Growlithe.
been found. It is you. Okay. Do you want one or two first?
Give me 2.
Toadscruel, how did you get up on the roof here?
Now I have to find
Don't
them.
worry about it.
That's not it.
Those are the kinds of questions that Foxy and I ask Steed.
Oh crap! I was not prepared. I
Hey,
don't know where they are.
Steed
I
is
got it,
very
got it.
a very interesting animal.
Oh, Steed is a very interesting animal indeed.
Yay!
Oh yeah, Leah told me about Steed.
Steed's great.
Steed is great.
Steed climbed up to the church bells.
You gotta press A.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
stole a priest's outfit.
I was about to say, we never found the priest that lost his outfit to Steed.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about that one.
Me too.
Live and learn.
Live and learn. I don't know why, but it's in a water ball. I believe this one is like level 55, so you won't be able to use it for a little bit.
Okay.
But
Jelly box.
So I have 3-star lucky Dragonites on Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Right now, the only lucky Pokemon I have is a Machamp I got when trying to trade. Initially, we were trading over his Machoke to evolve it and then send back to him. But for some reason in Go, you can't trade back to someone. So instead, his Machoke is now stuck with me and now turned lucky.
Oh, you got a shiny Go-Go.
Oh, see the shiny! I love this.
Oh, I want
I
it.
need one.
he
I
is
love this.
he is currently level 44.
Aw.
And I canceled the evolution so that you could do it on stream.
Oh,
he's
should
so
I evolve this, though?
cute.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You just need to give it one candy and then it'll evolve.
Shiny Go-Go needs. That's also
Again,
why
you
I
have to
want-
press A.
I really want to get the grass Pokemon. Bye, Bido. Have fun with Megan. If she doesn't give you to
It is a really nice shiny and was a pain in the butt to get.
Oh, Deku,
Yeah, what's up?
you were trying to do surprise trades to get a score bunny?
Did you get one?
Yes.
Okay. Can you breed it and then send one to me?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
could I potentially get one as well?
Yes.
Because I
think
really
we're-
don't want to do this raid. It's really annoying.
That's their
I
only-
still want to try it, but it'll be good to have another option besides
There's-
just waiting for Pokemon Home functionality next year.
There's a reason why I started doing surprise trades when you started talking about them earlier, Deku.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the Cinderace raids.
I'm gonna give it my best try there.
I've had too many failures of a lot of 5-star raids. I don't want to deal with a Cinderace and Veil raid.
Now evolve it.
Evolve it, evolve it.
Evolve it.
But it's so
Evolve it.
adorable as a shiny Skiddo.
Yeah, but wait till you see the shiny
No.
Go-Go.
That's why I really want a shiny Skidoo as well.
Okay, save your game. Save your game. Evolve it, and then if you really don't like the evolved form, you can just close the game and it'll go back to its previous form.
No, we're going with it.
Okay.
Ah, Fukoko.
Yeah, you just need to give it like a small candy. It's right there.
No thoughts behind those eyes.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you were gonna give it to the wrong one.
Yeah, you gotta have it in your party.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately, it's just a blaze Fukoko.
I need to get to try. I forget. Is there a way you can breed and then have it gain the hidden ability, or is it? I don't. I feel like there is, but it might just be that I'm thinking
level
of giving it
56.
Everstone and then it keeps that ability.
There is the ability capsule.
That's true, or the ability patch for hidden ones. But yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Piper, the drowsy. Bom.
Yay!
I've always liked Drowsy. The only reason I didn't use one on my main
Chiquitito.
team is because Farigiraf
yeah.
exists.
I also did not change any of its moves when leveling it up, so you're gonna have to do that yourself
Okay.
with like remembering moves and stuff.
Is this an Italian Sprigatito? It's a French one. Nice.
Ooh la la.
It's a French one with overgrow and leafage as is another move. Nice.
Ah.
Goodbye,
Not
another
gonna
crow.
lie, the shiny Skittle looks so much better than its normal form.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta say that does look good.
Yeah, right?
Cute. God.
It's a really cool shiny.
That's why I need to get some. I'm trying to find the way to get the grass encounters to higher up, so I can start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I really want a shiny Go-Goat.
Best way to do it is just find a raid of it or an outbreak of it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Some more. I don't
But-
follow the outbreaks. Oh, hi, Magic.
The thing that sucks though is that with the outbreak of this one in particular,
Mm-hmm.
it spawned in a place. Go-Goat will only spawn, or Skiddo will only
Skiddo,
spawn on on like mountaintop ground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But where I got the raid for it, the mountaintop ground was like maybe 5 by 5 foot. So only like 3 were spawning per outbreak. So it took a really long time to find one. Not to mention the only way I could like picnic, because you have to picnic in order to do it.
Mhm.
I had to jump off the mountain because there wasn't enough space up top. So I had to keep on jumping off the mountain, picnic, then climb the mountain again.
I just got a Pokemon from a person named Food? ?
Mm-hmm.
Was this person a Fuecoco?
No, it's someone's in a Japanese Fletchender.
I ate it.
All right,
You
guys, I'm
ate
gonna actually end the stream right there. Feels like a good place to
Yeah.
end it. I'm gonna need to do a little bit more grinding before I take on any more stuff.
Mhm.
And
But
there's no
Alright.
way in hell you're going to be able to get the score bunny.
Yep.
yeah,
Cinder.
no, that's not happening. Besides, like, as much as I want Score Bunny and my team eventually on this game, I don't want to add Score Bunny until I beat the game, because Score Bunny,
Mhm.
or rather Cinderace, was such an integral part of my team in Shield.
Yeah.
So, but then again, so was Lucario, and Lucario's in this one as well. So
Yeah, but this is like a new Lucario.
it's Lucario. How can you not have Lucario? Like,
Oh, it was so hard to avoid getting a Lucario for my team.
yeah.
Lucario's cool. Not my favorite though, so I was fine with
I don't understand.
taking it.
It's cool, but it's not Dunsparce cool, you know?
Of course you'd say that.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and you know what? I really want to like Zoroark, but Zoroark hasn't stayed alive long enough for me to really use it.
Yeah.
it's too frail.
Yeah.
It's
Zoroark.
frail, but it's extremely powerful, and against human foes, its ability is quite useful for a bit.
True.
And
Not as useful since they've added team preview the last few generations, but still useful.
Yeah. I love Dash Bun. Dash Bun was my weakest link.
Hmm.
Ah, damn it, stupid internet. Eh.
Anyway, next week, tentatively, Monday is Pokemon, Tuesday is Sonic, and Thursday is I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Jackbox.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually a good idea.
I actually might save Jackbox for my birthday,
That's
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
but and you know what, that might shift around. I may not stream on Monday. It just depends on what happens on Monday. So it may be a Tuesday Thursday stream next year or next week, which actually it is
I
next
mean,
year.
I mean,
is next
technically
year.
it'll be next year.
Technically, yeah, it will be.
Yeah, this is the last stream of the year, guys. But before we end 2020, your thoughts?
2020.
2020?
2020.
2020.
Let's be honest,
2022.
2020 never
Let- let-
ended.
my point
2020
exactly.
part
2020
one,
never
part
ended.
two, part-
So yeah, 2022. Your thoughts?
Could have been better. Could have also been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good year.
Yeah,
It-
I
There's
Um,
definitely-
Leah, Nos, you guys are excluded from this question. You have special circumstances.
It could have been better for me.
I will say definitely. There's been good things happening for sure, but
I
it
will
had
say-
overall a fairly meh year.
Despite the past couple years being very, very bad, they have also been the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Good. Well, so I will say that there were 3 highlights to my 2022.
Mhm.
The first was the honeymoon trip with Charlie.
Yeah.
And
The second was Foxy and Brap's visit in the fall.
Yeah.
And the third being Nasta and Leah getting together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are my 3 highlights. Those are
I got a second score, Bunny.
3.
Nice.
Those are the 3 really good things that happened this year.
I
And-
like how we're having this nice conversation about how nice the year has been, and while I'm struggling against a horrible boss in Demon Souls.
Yeah.
I got mauled by dingoes earlier this year.
Ooh, this one has a
Oh.
special ability. I
I'm-
think.
Oh, what?
Foxy, I don't think we should be glossing over that. You got mauled by dingoes?
Yes.
Yeah, what?
What?
He's not a baby. He's fine.
Yeah, he's
I'm-
fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm actually really excited for 2023 because it's going to be a
Yeah.
make it or break it year for me.
Mhm.
The project that I'm working on, I'm hoping really takes off next year. And
Yeah.
It's kind of the thing where either this takes off and launches my career, or I start seriously considering other options.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
2020
I've got
year.
I've got good feelings about this project, and you guys know what it is I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
Yo.
I think I feel like it's gonna go well.
Yeah, I'm hoping next year I can start doing what I'm thinking of doing and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I think next year a lot of us have like career-based stuff we really want to work towards.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be this year that I really start thinking about what I'm doing with my life. So that's gonna be fun.
And I'm not
Yeah.
sure where that's gonna leave the stream.
Mhm.
The stream is definitely lower on the priority list than it used to be. There's a very real likelihood that we'll kind of move into a 2-night a week stream, but it's kind of actually been that way.
I was gonna say it's been 2 nights a week for quite a while, just because of things continuously popping up.
But I don't want to shift it to a 2 nights a week and say, okay, we're gonna do Tuesday and Thursday, because I kind of like having the flexible schedule. Like Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
and Thursday are our stream nights, and we'll probably stream 2 of those 3 nights. This week it might be Monday and Thursday. Next week it might be Tuesday and Thursday.
Mhm.
And that flexibility really allows me to be able to shift with what's going on in my life, so that, yeah, other things get my attention.
Yeah.
But above all, you guys have been the highlight of my last couple of years. And I'm just going to set off
Yeah.
by saying thank
Yeah.
you guys for being my friends, for being awesome.
Oh,
We have such
It's
a
been
great
a treat.
community here.
We do.
I love our community so much.
Thank you for keeping me alive.
Thank you for being a
Against your
friend.
better judgment sometimes, but yes.
Wow.
So let's make 2023 the year of
What's that supposed to mean?
continuing to keep Deku alive.
means I
Yeah.
remember
Against our better
every
judgment.
Yay,
game of
continuing to
Grizzly
keep
It's
King.
Deku
not gonna be one of those
alive.
things that we end.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yay.
Happy
Happy New Year,
everyone.
everybody.